Now live. Hey guys, welcome to Style Collective Instagram Live. I will wait for you guys to join. Happy, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I am excited about tonight's topic. Hey Jamie. So if you do not want to talk about marketing strategy, then you can go to a different Instagram live. This is not a stripper live. This is a marketing strategy live, okay? So now that we got that out of the way and cleared the air about what this Instagram live is about, we can get started. Hey Cindy. All right, so, okay, that's really annoying. You need to leave because we're not talking about boobs. We're talking about marketing strategy, okay? So we are going to talk about marketing strategy. Influencer Marketing 101 is tonight's topic. And this topic is intended for, oh, you're looking forward all day? That's awesome. I love that. I look forward to doing lives. This is one of my favorite things that I get to do with you guys because I love talking and having this time together. So yeah, we're going to be talking about marketing strategy. Oh, thanks for reporting him. That's awesome. I love you guys. All right, so this is for Style Collective members. If you are a member of Style Collective, can I get some heart emojis on the screen here? Because I love you ladies. And everything that I'm talking about tonight is in our How to Work with Brands Like a Girl Boss e-course. Okay, so everything that I'm going to be talking about, you can find in that e-course and go back to it and refer to it whenever you have time. If you are a brand, we now have a brand portal on our website. Yay, I love all the emojis. We now have a portal on our website for brands to join and they can work with influencers. Viva Marketing, I love that. Brands can work with influencers, and we have an e-course for brands called How to Master Influencer Marketing, and the content from tonight's live is also in that e-course as well. So it's in both the e-courses we have for influencers and for brands. If you are not a member, make sure you click the link in our bio to join. It is the best $10 a month that you will spend. I promise you, it's not a scam. It really is awesome content from a marketing professional and a former teacher, and I have an awesome team that also helps me with all the research and putting together amazing posts and amazing topics that I can come live to you for free every week. All right, so let's get started. Tonight's agenda is talking about, thank you ladies, I love you guys. Tonight's agenda is talking about how marketing has changed over the last 10 years. What is a purchase funnel? What is a purchase loop? Why brands should work with influencers and why should influencers work with brands and how should they work with brands? Thank you ladies, I love this so much, all this chatter. So the first thing we're gonna start with is how marketing strategy has changed. So if you remember back about 10 years before there was social media, Facebook, maybe 15 years ago, social networks, it was really difficult for people to connect with each other online. And back then, the industry standard was to leverage something called the purchase funnel, which I will show you. I have a little graphic here. Do you guys see that? This is the purchase funnel. Okay. So traditionally, marketers have followed this purchase funnel methodology. And basically what it is that there's at the very top here, there's awareness, then there's interest, desire, and then there is action. So what marketers did is they created their marketing campaigns to target people at different levels of the purchase funnel. So if they were creating a campaign, it was to generate awareness and get someone into the top of the funnel to generate awareness about their brand. And then once they have awareness around their brand, they want to create a different marketing campaign to get them down into this area called interest. And now they're interested in your brand. And then they create a different marketing campaign to get someone into the desire step, someone wants to desire and make a purchase from your brand. And then the last step is that after someone is desiring your products, you create another marketing campaign that is like the hook, line, and sinker and gets them in and brings them to make an action or a purchase, whatever your objective is. So this is the old way of doing marketing, because back then the way to do marketing was with print advertising, banners, not banners, billboards. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking banner advertising, but no, billboards. And then TV advertising as well. Newspapers. I don't even think Craigslist was around back then, or any kind of social media advertising. So basically, this was the gold standard, and it was developed in the early 1900s. It's a really old methodology. And with the rise of social media and the internet and social circles and Facebook and Amazon with reviews and now influencers, the way that people purchase is very different. It's not about getting people down this funnel to where they are then purchasing something from you or doing a desired action, whatever that action is. It's now actually about the purchase loop. I'm trying to see if you guys can see that. This is the purchase loop. I think it's backwards for you guys. I'm sorry. This is in the How to Work with Brands Like a Girl Boss e-course, and it's also in our new e-course for brands called How to Master Influencer Marketing. So this is a purchase loop. And basically what this means is that there's all different ways that you can reach people and then they will purchase. So the first one, it's not really the first one, but I'm going to start with the one on my screen called openness. And basically, like, people bounce around from one stage to another during the purchase loop process. So again, it's a loop and it's a process. They bounce around from one stage to another, and then they decide to make a purchase. So what are the different stages that people are in before they decide to make a purchase? The first is openness. Consumers are receptive to new or better experiences about something that they're interested in. So think about it. If I have a protein powder that I really like, and then I start thinking to myself, well, I'm kind of open to trying new options. What are other options that I could try? And so now I'm receptive to and open to learning about other options that are out there that are maybe new or different. And so now I'm open to something else. And therefore, maybe I want to make a purchase. Maybe I want to jump to a new product. Maybe I'm in the openness phase, and now I want to go to a different part of the purchase loop cycle here. And I'm going to jump over to the realized want or need. Realized want or need is something that triggers me, the consumer, to start looking into the thing that I want or need. So what would trigger me to look into a new protein powder? Let's say, for example, I'm following a blogger, a lifestyle blogger, and I see that she tried this new protein powder. Or I'm following the Tone It Up girls, and I see their protein powder that's now in Target. And I think, ooh, I want to try that now. So I realized that I do want to try this new protein powder, and it's because I have this new openness where I'm thinking that I want to switch brands and try something new. And somebody helped trigger me to start looking into the thing that I wanted or I needed. Or maybe I'm in the part of the purchase loop cycle where I'm in learning and education mode. And I start researching to get a better understanding of the item that I want or that I need. So I'm going to go on Amazon, I'm going to look at reviews, I'm going to Google, I'm going to find blog reviews, I'm going to do all of my research, right? Isn't this how you guys find products? You research the crap out of it. It's just the new way of doing things. So maybe I'm in the seeking ideas and inspiration phase, and I'm trying to seek out inspiration and find ideas for a new purchase. So yes, hashtags is a great one too. So I'm trying to find inspiration. I follow a blogger. I see what my friends are doing and I get inspired by them. So I'm trying to find some inspiration to make a purchase decision. Or maybe I'm in the research and vetting phase where I'm comparing items side by side, I'm looking for deals, I'm looking for coupons, reading reviews. I'm thinking about what are my specific needs. Am I looking for a deal, or am I looking for the best possible product and I don't care how much it costs? What am I doing? The other thing I could be doing too, I love what you guys are talking about here. This is great. Post-purchase evaluation and expansion. So let's say that I'm in like one of those other phases. So there was openness, realized want or need, learning and education, seeking ideas and inspiration, or research and vetting. So those are 5 out of the 6 items on the purchase loop. And you could be doing all 5 of these at the same time. You could be doing 2 or 3, you could be doing just 1, and that could lead you to a purchase. The other thing is once you make your purchase and you're actually using the item, the new brand that you purchased, you are now interested in this brand, you like it because you made a purchase, and you start thinking like, what other products does this brand have? I really like this one product that I bought. So for example, the protein example again, I really love this Tone It Up protein powder from Target. What else do they sell? They sell bars. I'm gonna go buy their bars too, because now I am a loyal Tone It Up fan. So that's another factor that plays into the purchasing decision. And it's no longer this funnel where you are being made aware of a brand, you're generating interest, desire, and then action. It's all these other things that are coming into play. And so much of that is because it's so easy to find this information online, to connect with people online, to see what people in your social circle are doing. It's so easy to see what people are doing on Facebook and on Instagram these days. So why is it important for brands to work with influencers? Okay, the purchase funnel is out. It's not coming back. We are all about the purchase loop. This has been a thing since the rise of social media in about 2013. So it's fairly new in terms of the marketing world because the purchase funnel was around for over 100 years before it became an old thing. So 2013 may sound like a long time ago, but in terms of marketing, the marketing years, it's fairly new. So why do brands need to work with influencers? So in every aspect of the purchase loop, you guys are gonna die. The internet is the #1 media type that is used to influence purchase decisions, followed by store visits, smartphones, and then social media. So all of these things like going on the internet and researching, being on your smartphone, going to the store to check it out, being on social media, these are all things that contribute to purchase decisions with the purchase loop. And the thing that came in dead last to influence decisions with the purchase loop is TV. TV is dead last. So advertising on TV is no longer effective. It's not a good spend of your marketing dollars if you're a brand. You should be working with influencers. Influencers are more cost effective and overall more effective than putting an ad on TV. You don't connect with an ad on TV because everything has changed with the rise of social media. And yeah, you just don't want to put your stuff on TV. It's not as effective anymore if your audience is on social media. So influencers can leverage their various networks and channels. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are loving this, to promote a brand or the brand's products. And it's done in a more organic and authentic way, and it helps you reach your target audience much more effectively than advertising through TV or print or, you know, those old traditional ways. You tell these clients every day, and it's so important. It is extremely important. So some brands are really forward with influencer marketing, and other brands are still catching on, which is okay. You're not late to the party. If you're a brand and you want to work with influencers, we do have the brand portal, which I'm going to pause for a minute to talk about that. The brand portal allows you to contact Style Collective influencers directly to work with them. And the reason why we created the portal so that it was a one-to-one contact is because you ladies told me that you like having an authentic relationship with a brand and creating a long-term relationship with a brand where you can work together on a long-term basis. I don't like the platforms where you can search for millions of people and export an Excel sheet, and then you just spam email everyone all at once. I don't think that's what you guys want. Well, I know it because you told me. You told me that's not what you guys like. You like when you have a one-to-one relationship with a brand. So that's why the portal, you can only contact one influencer at a time, and you send them a message and you form a relationship, and then you have a great partnership. So that's the main thing with the brand portal. And we have this great e-course, which ties to everything I'm talking about here. For you guys on the influencer side, if you need to update your profile, just go to profile in your drop down, click edit, and then you can edit your SC bio, your SC profile, and your influencer bio. That's where you can input all your information about what kind of blogger you are, what's your reach, what's your style, what do you want from the campaign, do you want gifted product, do you want paid product, giveaway, commission, whatever. That's where you can put all your options in. It's super easy. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you log in and go to your profile and click edit, and then you can enter in all your options, and then you'll show up on the brand side, okay? So the influencer's goal with the purchase loop. You guys are gonna love this. Okay, so now that you understand the way that consumers make purchasing decisions, it's a lot easier for you guys to understand your role as an influencer when it comes to working with brands and the power that you have to help consumers at all points of this purchase loop. Because you can help consumers at all points of this purchase loop when you work with brands. Okay, so you can create SEO-friendly blog posts that teach readers about new products. So that ties to learning and self-education. You can do emotional headlines and content that triggers a want or a need. So that triggers the realized need or want on this spreadsheet here, on this sheet here. Personal opinions or reviews to teach and educate readers. So purchase loop, is all about educating your readers and helping them find reviews on products so that they can make a purchase decision, just like you will go on Amazon and read all the reviews before you decide you're going to add that item to your cart. Okay. You can provide ideas and inspiration for those that are seeking the information. So part of your role as a blogger is to provide inspiration to others, and then that will lead to a purchase. So if you're monetizing with affiliate links, that will help you monetize that way. If you're working with a brand, that will help them drive sales to their website. Research and vetting, because influencers have already done the work to find the best product to solve the problem. So this is where you guys shouldn't sell yourselves short. Don't work with every single brand that comes your way. Only work with the ones that you truly love and believe in and are authentic to you, because your followers will see that and they will trust you, continue to trust you, and they will make purchases from you. So it's really important to be very picky with the brands that you work with. And then a trusting relationship with your following and your readers instills a high level of confidence in the product or service that they are using, which I just talked about. So sorry, I'm not reading your Q&A, these comments, because I'm just like going on and on about marketing. We'll have Q&A at the end though. Okay, so basically that's it. That's the story. That's what's happening. The purchase funnel is out. It's old news because the way that we consume media is totally different these days, and now the purchase loop is in, and basically people bounce around in all different phases of this purchase loop to make their purchasing decisions, and brands can work with influencers who can help facilitate these purchasing decisions, because they can help brands reach their audiences in a more organic and authentic way. So basically that is the moral of the story. And if you want this information to print out and to reread later, it's in the How to Work with Brands Like a Girl Boss e-course, which is under the education page on the Style Collective website for members. It's free. Okay, if you're not a member, it's only $10 a month. Otherwise, you can buy the course for $99 in our shop. And then we also have it for brands who are part of our brand portal. It's called How to Master Influencer Marketing. Also free for brands if you're a member. Or you can buy it for $99 for non-members. So those are the courses that we have. I'm going to do a little mini segment each week about Influencer Marketing 101. So this is the first part, telling you about the difference between the funnel and the loop, the purchase loop, and why it's important for brands and for influencers. And next week, we will talk about a different marketing topic. That sounds good to you guys. I love that you love marketing as much as I do. You should join. It's awesome. It's really, really great. How many brands does SC collab with? We just launched the portal last week and we've had an amazing response. We've had a ton of brands that have joined so far, but we've only been around with the portal for 6 days now. We launched it 6 days ago. So any other questions that you guys have for me? I'll take Q&A at this point. You ladies are awesome. Thank you so much, my SC sisters. I love you guys. I was looking forward to this Instagram Live all day. So we have more Instagram Lives this week. Again, tomorrow night at 8. Hang on, I need to bring up my schedule because I already forgot. How to ask for what you want, negotiating 101. And then the following night, we have 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new mindset you must adapt to grow your following. My sister wrote this post. She did a mini MBA on digital marketing at Rutgers University, and she wrote this post from the content that she learned at that course. And then on Friday, I'm going to do another a replay of the Why Instagram Pods Are Damaging Your Brand, because that one was really popular last week. All right, so let's get to some questions here. You guys are awesome. What do you suggest for someone who has a low following? Just keep creating amazing content. That's my number one tip. How do you work with brands that have never done influencer marketing? We have an e-course for them so that they can learn how to do influencer marketing. Do you know how to, would you ever do a how-to on the Like to Know It app? Probably not, to be honest. Just because they have tons of resources on how to use their app. Google Analytics, do you use it? Yes, 100%. Tomorrow, negotiating working with brands. Let's see, what else? Jersey Pride. Ooh, someone else. Oh yeah. Hey, Christina. I'm like, wait a minute, Jersey. Yeah, I moved here from, I'm up in New Hampshire now, moved here from New Jersey and originally from New York. And I'm moving to Raleigh, North Carolina at the end of next month. Super excited about that. The new portal, so if you you're a member, you just need to update your profile with all of your information. If you are a brand, you can go to stylecollective.us and click on the little menu item that says brands, and that's where you can join. Or you can go to stylecollective.us/brand-portal. How do you feel about paying for advertisement? Like brands paying for advertisements on their websites, or I don't understand what you mean by that. What time is tomorrow's live sesh? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Wednesday, Thursday, and then Fridays is at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my West Coast girls. They specifically requested that. Nervous with pitching. Yes, we have the pitching e-course on the Style Collective site. So if you want to check that out, that has a lot of good tips. And yeah, once I get through the marketing series, I can definitely do a series on pitching too. Just to like refresh the courses that we have on the website and get you guys like able, for us to be able to connect and have questions and talk about it. Yeah. What are your suggestions for getting a brand to compensate you? Okay, so getting a brand to compensate you, you have to think about it as a business transaction. So what are you giving to them that they are giving to you? So if you're asking for money, like what is it that you're giving to them in exchange for paying? And that could be amazing content, that can be sales, it can be commission from affiliate links. All of this is in the pitching e-course, so I won't get into too much of that and we can save that for another time. So any questions about marketing? Any questions about marketing? I see a lot of questions about pitching and working with brands, but we can save that for another time. Following is too low. I think that you can pitch your content. I do. Because think about it. Okay, I used to work at a corporate job and I was part of marketing. And when we would go shoot the product, and it was product like packaged goods. It wasn't with models or with people, but it was packaged goods. And when we would go to the photographer, it was $2,000 a day for the photographer to shoot the photos. And we would have a photo shoot for a week long. So, 5 times 2,000 is $10,000 in content that we had to create for the website and emails and catalogs and store marketing and signage and social media content. So I think that, they can pay for content that you create. It's a lot cheaper than what they pay a photographer, trust me. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up. I think that we're done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you loved this, make sure you download either one of the e-courses, How to Work with Brands Like a Girl Boss, or if you're a brand, How to Master Influencer Marketing. If you are not a member, you have to join. It's so awesome. Send me your hearts one more time, ladies. I want to see my SC sisters sending me lots of hearts. You guys make my day. Like, this is the best part of my day. I love when you guys tune in Instagram lives. This is like one of the favorite things that I get to do with you guys. And I'm so happy that I'm able to bring this to you pretty frequently. So if you are available any other time this week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday and Thursday, and then again on Friday at 5 p.m. before you head out for dinner. So I will see you ladies on the Style Collective site, or I will see you tomorrow night at 8. All right, have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in.